my name's Linda. I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Making a card today using the Birds and Branches bundle. So I'm using the dies and the stamps here. Making a card. It's actually going to be an anniversary card, but you could use it for birthday or whatever occasion you want. So let's just get started. I'm using Misty Moonlight, Flirty Flamingo and Balmy Blue as my colours today. I'm making a 5 by 5 inch card or a 12.5 by 12.5 centimetre card. And this is my card base, and this is going to be a layer that goes on the top. So my card base, it's actually 9 by 5, so 9 inches by 5 inches, or 22.5 by 12.5 centimetres. So we want to score this at 5 inches. If you're using centimetres, you're going to score it at 12.5 centimetres. So this is going to make the front of our card smaller than the back. So I'm just going to fold and burnish. And this is going to be our card. Using Misty Moonlight, I'm going to stamp both of these birds. And then I'm doing the feet, these feet and these, so both of those in Misty Moonlight. Now using this stamp here, I'm going to layer that over the top of my Misty Moonlight bird, and I'm using Balmy Blue for this. I'm going to ink that up, stamp it off, and then stamp it on. Lastly, I'm going to be using the heart and the Flirty Flamingo, and I'm going to stamp a couple of those. I'm only going to use one. Luckily we have dies for all of these stamps, so I'm just going to die cut all of these out. Even the feet have little dies for them, so they go on like here. And if you see, you have two little dots at the top there, and they actually line up with the end of your legs, so you can see where you need to put your die. So I'm just going to go and cut all these out, and while I'm there I'm going to cut two of the branches out in Whisper White. Here are all the pieces I've cut out, so I have my birds and their little feet, two of these. I've also cut a piece of design series paper out. This is from the In Good Taste, and I've cut this at 1 1/4 by 5 inches or 3 centimetres by 12.5 centimetres. And we're actually going to stick this to the inside of our card here, so we can see this pretty piece down the side when we make our card up. I have a couple of layers that's going to go on the front of our card. So we're going to have Misty Moonlight, which is going to go on first, and then the Whisper White is going to go on top, and it's just going to leave a little tiny border. Misty Moonlight is 4 7/8 by 3 7/8, or 9.5 centimetres by 12 centimetres, and then the white, Whisper White, is 4 3/4 by 3 3/4, or 9 by 11.5 centimetres. I have the layer that's going to go on the front of our card, and I have some Flirty Flamingo, and I've got a makeup brush. I'm going to do a little bit of ink blending on the front. I'm just going to use one of my mounts to press into my ink. Then I can take the ink from my mount rather than dipping my brush into my ink pad. I've got a piece of scrap paper here, so I'm going to dip my brush in and then take some of it off. I want to go in the middle of my card, but I'm not putting any pressure at all, so I'm just laying this on, do no pressure at all, and it's going to just do a real gentle, subtle colour, and I'm just going to build that up. And I think you can see, just about see the Flirty Flamingo in the background there. It's very subtle, but I'm going to have the branches going across it, so I just wanted the branches to pop out a little bit. Going to stick our white layer onto our Misty Moonlight layer. Want to glue our piece of design series paper along the edge so this is on the inside of the card. I'm going to use wet glue because that just gives me a little bit of time to get that in the right place. I'm going to stick this one onto the front here. I'm going to build our card up now, so I'm going to put this one, I want it so it's on the card front, just a tiny bit, just going over the edge there. I'm going to use my fine tip glue, and the other one I'm going to have it come in from the other direction, but I don't want it going the full length of the card, so I'm actually going to cut some of this off. So far we've stuck these two on. I'm going to bring our little birds in, and I'm going to just stick the feet to the back of my bird. I'm going to use some snail just to lay on the back of the bird and then pop him on to his feet. I'm going to do the same with the other bird. I just had to shut my drawer because there was lots of children going past. I'm sure you heard them. I'm then going to arrange my birds on my branches, so I wanted one to be looking down at the other, and then I'm going to pop my little heart in the middle here. You can glue these birds on, or you can pop them up, but you could quite easily use this as a birthday card or a get well card, anything really. Just pop a sentiment of your choice along here, swap the colours up. A nice bright card would be more birthday like. And here is the finished card. I've popped both my birds up, I've just stuck my heart down, and then on the inside I've chosen to use one of the stitched rectangles and to put my happy anniversary in the middle. I've used the Well Said from my happy anniversary Stampin, and there's a finished card. Stands up nicely. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.